Hello again. Welcome to this final lesson, lesson number 3, making judgments and giving suggestions in different situations. Okay, so let's just quickly review the second topic about judgments or suggestions using could and would and should. Okay, so let's begin with should. To make a judgment. Now, judgment it doesn't mean to be judgmental, but your opinion will be more like a criticism than a suggestion. Okay. So remember that we use should, and then we combine it with have. So should have or shouldn't have, right? So I didn't study for the exam. You should have studied. It was really important. I told my mom that I was at school. You shouldn't have told her. She's going to look for you at school. Okay, so again, it's important to mention the difference because we have could and would, and that implies a suggestion, right? It's different. It changes. I forgave my friend. I wouldn't have forgiven him. My friend was sad and I didn't ask her why. You could have shown more empathy. Okay, so we have could and would for suggestions and should to give some sort of judgment, okay, or criticism. So as you can see here, we have using judgment with should have, right? Again, so in this case, for the first example, I lost my keys at school. Okay, so you could say something like, you should have asked your classmates for help, right? You should have asked your classmates for help. Number 2, I had a stomachache after eating those tacos. Oh, you shouldn't have eaten those tacos. They were really greasy. Okay, judgment. Then, number 3, I just saw a little girl crying in the corner. You should have asked what was happening. Okay, again, judgment. Oh, I forgot my USB at the office. You should have checked. You had everything before leaving. Okay, again, so actually you're going to see that the tone of your opinion changes a little bit, right? So you should have asked your classmates for help. You shouldn't have eaten those tacos. I told you they were really greasy. You should have asked what was happening. And you should have checked. You had everything before leaving. How many times do I have to tell you? Okay, so that's why it sounds more like a judgment rather than an opinion. Okay, but these are some examples. We also have some examples with suggestions using could and would. Right, so we have 3 examples here. The first one, a friend invited me for dinner. I ended up paying everything. And then, as a suggestion, you could have said, I wouldn't have paid for her. She was supposed to invite you. Okay. Again, this is the suggestion that you shouldn't have paid, or you wouldn't have paid. Okay. Then, number 2, Richard was telling me a story, but I wasn't interested in it. You could have started yawning. Maybe he would have gotten the hint. Okay. And number 3, Tom and I had an argument. We're not talking too much. I would have asked him for some time to relax and think. Okay, so as you can see, the tone is a little bit different. Here it's like, I told you, you should have asked your classmates for help. Or, you should have checked. You had everything before leaving you. How many times do I have to tell you? Rather than a suggestion, right? So I wouldn't have paid for her. She was supposed to invite you. Or you could have started yawning. Maybe he would have gotten the hint. And 3, I would have asked him for some time to relax and think. Okay, so the tone is different, definitely, and obviously we use different models, could and would instead of should. All right, so these were some examples. And well, this is going to be the end of this unit, and I will see you for the next one. Have an excellent day.